I'd like to introduce the superintendent of the Turlock Schools, Dr. Sonny DiMardo. Thank you.
Good afternoon, and thank you for coming out. And on behalf of Turlock Unified School District and the Stanislaus Education Coalition, I want to thank you for the effort that you've put forward so far in bringing some faces to the problem that we have in the state of California. It is incredible to me that over the last 2 years that all of the cuts that have taken place to education, which have caused thousands of your union workers and administrators in the state of California to lose their jobs. And a lot of them have lost more than their jobs. They've lost their houses. They've lost incredible amounts of dignity by having to go and ask for help. This is not the way that we think things should be done in this country. We believe that everybody should have the opportunity to work for their living and to be able to provide safe and caring environment for their families. Well, about a year ago, the Stanislaus Education Counties Coalition was created. And this included both groups from administration and from labor that came together and said, it's time that we join forces and started to fight what's going on in Sacramento. We came up with some things that we think that you'll agree, whether you're workers in education or you're just workers. And as one of the speakers said, that they're our future, the children are our future, they're the ones that are going to take care of us. We came up with 3 very important things. One is that high-quality public schools must be the foundation on which we rebuild California. Restructuring the state funding system is key to rebuilding California. It's a mess. It's a mess. Adequate funding for public education must be a critical priority in California. Instead of being the leftover, we need to be the top thing that California looks at is its children and their education. And, you know, I didn't come here to whine about education because everybody's hurting. We know that. But you don't take it out on your future. You don't take money away from kids who are going to produce the economy that this state is going to be dependent on in the future. And we have solutions. We didn't just come with the problems, we have solutions. We need to complete redistricting the state legislative areas to support a more politically diverse California so that it doesn't take until October to pass a budget that was due in June. This is ridiculous. We need to move from the current volatile corporate personal income tax structure to a more stable multi-funded tax structure. Let's tax some of the oil companies. We're the only state that doesn't tax oil. For God's sakes, Texas does it, Alaska does it. California, who has abundance of oil, does not tax our oil companies. Why is that? Can anybody answer me that question? We need to develop a multi-year budget cycle to support long-range planning and reduce the budget passage rates by 2/3 majority. Instead of having to have 67% of the people in the legislature pass the budget, we need a simple majority to pass that budget so it doesn't linger forever. And we need to, in our opinion, we need to eliminate the term limits. Term limits have caused legislators to go in there. By the time they learn what they're supposed to do, they're gone. So they're not running it. You know who's running it? It's all their advisors. That's who's running it, not the legislators, because by the time they figure out what's going on, they're gone. And finally, we need to align state assessment system to meet federal regulations. This is something really important to education, and we need to align that to our priorities as far as education is concerned. I want to implore you to write, to do the things like we're doing today. I want you to write to your legislator. It really makes a difference when they hear from you, each one of you, in a letter, not an email, a letter. Actually take the time to write a letter and send it to your legislators. They actually pay attention to those things. Unless we do that and we make our voices heard, not only by marching like we're doing in this current march that we're having now, but writing our legislators, we have to take actions. I want to thank you all for everything you do every day for kids and for the people of California. I just hope that we can make this together, through this together, and come out strong together as a team, both management and labor. So thank you very much.